The concept of a miracle has long been enshrined in the collective human consciousness as an event that defies the established norms and understandings of society, politics, science, and religion. These extraordinary occurrences are seen as transcending the typical bounds of what is considered possible or explainable within the confines of the prevalent belief systems of a given era. Miracles, by their very nature, challenge our conventional views of reality and open up questions about the greater mysteries of existence. When confronted with events that fall outside the purview of our current understanding, our reactions tend to vary significantly. Some people are inclined to view these occurrences through a lens of reverence and wonder, categorizing them as mystical. They see miracles as gateways to a deeper understanding of the universe and our place within it. This perspective often comes with the willingness to accept that there are aspects of reality that are beyond our current scientific grasp or spiritual insights. On the other hand, there are those who are quick to dismiss such phenomena outright. To them, anything that cannot be measured, explained, or replicated within the framework of current scientific knowledge is either a hoax or simply impossible. This skepticism is rooted in a rationalist approach to the world, where empirical evidence and logical reasoning are the primary tools for understanding reality. In the realm of medicine, events that might be labeled as miracles in other contexts are often referred to as spontaneous remissions. This term is used to describe the unexpected improvement or cure of a disease that appeared to be progressing in its severity. While the term spontaneous remission provides a clinical, neutral way of describing these events, it often falls short of capturing the full scope of what has transpired. It implies a random, unexplained reversal of a medical condition without delving into the potential deeper causes or meanings behind such an event. These traditional definitions and responses to miraculous events do not leave much room for the exploration or acceptance of our potential to interact with or influence what we perceive as the mystical or unexplainable aspects of our existence. By adhering strictly to established norms and dismissing outliers, we may be overlooking valuable opportunities to expand our understanding of the world and ourselves. The possibility that human consciousness, intention, or other non physical factors could play a role in these extraordinary occurrences is often neglected in mainstream discourse. Our research endeavors to utilize science not merely as a tool for understanding the known, but as a language for exploring the realm of possibility. This approach is centered around the concept of influencing matter through the fifth dimensional 5D realm of energy, often referred to as the quantum field. This field is a vast, uncharted expanse where the constraints of conventional physics are transcended and unlimited potentials are waiting to be discovered. In the quantum field, the rules that govern our everyday reality appear to bend or even break. Here, the limitations imposed by time and space seem less rigid, opening up a spectrum of possibilities that would be considered impossible or miraculous in the traditional sense. Our research is focused on harnessing the potential of this realm, exploring how we can interact with and influence it to bring about tangible changes in the physical world. One of the fundamental principles of working within the 5D realm is the understanding that consciousness and intention can have a direct impact on the state of matter. This concept challenges the conventional view that matter is inert and passive, only changing in response to physical forces. Instead, we explore the idea that the conscious mind can interact with and influence the quantum field, bringing about changes that are observable in the physical world. By delving into this realm of energy, we aim to provide people with a methodological framework to harness these potentials. This involves not only understanding the theoretical underpinnings of the quantum field, but also developing practical techniques for individuals to apply these concepts. The goal is to empower people to actively participate in shaping their reality, leveraging the untapped potentials of the quantum field to achieve outcomes that would otherwise be deemed miraculous. An incident, in its simplest form, is an isolated event, a singular occurrence that stands alone in its context and time. It is an anomaly that may capture our attention due to its uniqueness, but without repetition, it remains just that, an isolated case. However, when such an event occurs again under similar circumstances, we begin to tread into the territory of coincidence. This second occurrence sparks curiosity and raises questions about the relationship between these events. Are they simply random, or is there an underlying connection as these coincidences accumulate, manifesting repeatedly over time? They evolve into a pattern or a trend. This shift from isolated incidents and coincidences to a series of interconnected events suggests the presence of a governing law or principle at work. It's at this juncture that the realm of science becomes engaged. Science thrives on repeatability and predictability. In predictability, it seeks to uncover the laws and principles that govern the behavior of the universe. When an outcome repeats itself consistently, it invites scientific inquiry to understand and explain the phenomena. This progression from singular incidents to repeatable outcomes fundamentally changes how we perceive the interaction of elements in our world. Traditionally, we might expect that physical changes in matter are the result of direct material interactions. However, the recognition of repeatable patterns and outcomes encourages us to look beyond the immediate physical realm for explanations. It opens up a new dimension of possibilities that might not be constrained by the traditional laws of physics as we understand them. In this expanded view, we start to consider the role of non material factors such as energy, consciousness, and intention in influencing physical reality, the repeated manifestation of specific outcomes, previously dismissed as mere anomalies or coincidences, now suggests a deeper, more intricate interplay between the seen and the unseen, the tangible and the intangible. This shift in perspective is significant. It challenges the long held notion that matter is only influenced by physical forces and begins to explore the idea that there are other, perhaps more subtle, energies at play. This exploration leads us into uncharted scientific territories where the boundaries between different realms of existence, physical, mental, and spiritual, begin to blur. It encourages a holistic view of reality where the material and the immaterial are interconnected and interdependent. In the realm of the quantum field, we stand at a crossroads of perception and understanding. On one hand, there is the option to remain within the confines of the material world as we perceive it through our senses. This perspective, rooted in the tangible and measurable, adheres to the principles of classical Newtonian physics, where cause and effect are linear and predictable. In this view, our understanding of reality is limited to what can be observed, touched, and quantified, leaving little room for the nuances of the unseen or the unmeasurable. On the other hand, the quantum field presents an alternative, the opportunity to engage with an invisible field of energy that transcends the physical constraints of the material world. This choice represents a paradigm shift from the Newtonian model to a more expansive view, where the cause and effect relationship is not just linear, but multidimensional. By choosing to work with this invisible energy field, we step into a realm where the boundaries of space and time are more fluid and the potential for influence extends beyond the physical. In this 5D world, the concept of causing an effect takes on new dimensions. It suggests that our thoughts, intentions, and consciousness can have a direct impact on our reality, influencing not only our personal experiences, but also the physical world around us. This perspective opens the door to a universe of possibilities that are not constrained by the traditional laws of physics. It allows for the exploration of phenomena such as synchronicity, where seemingly unrelated events are connected in meaningful ways, transcending the conventional understanding of cause and effect. Choosing to engage with the quantum field and its myriad potentials also invites us to reconsider our role in shaping our reality. It challenges the perception of ourselves as passive observers, subject to the whims of a deterministic universe. Instead, it positions us as active participants, capable of influencing our environment and experiences through a deeper understanding and manipulation of the energies that permeate the quantum field. This shift from a purely materialistic view of the universe to one that incorporates the dynamics of an invisible energy field represents a significant leap in our understanding of reality. It calls for a reevaluation of our scientific principles, encouraging us to integrate the tangible with the intangible, the seen with the unseen. In this expanded framework, the study of the quantum field becomes not just an exploration of the physical world, but a journey into the depths of consciousness and the potential of the human mind. As increasing numbers of individuals encounter and observe extraordinary events, particularly in the realm of healing, a transformative process begins to unfold in the collective human consciousness. These uncommon occurrences, once relegated to the fringes of belief as miraculous or impossible, begin to weave a new narrative in our shared understanding. Each instance of extraordinary healing or unexplained recovery adds a thread to this evolving tapestry, gradually shifting the collective mindset from skepticism to possibility. This change in collective consciousness is not merely an accumulation of individual experiences. It's a paradigm shift in how we perceive the boundaries of what can be achieved. The stories of healing, once considered outliers or anomalies, start to challenge our long-standing beliefs about the limits of human potential and the capabilities of the mind and body. As these stories multiply and gain credibility, they lay the groundwork for a new normal where the extraordinary begins to be seen as attainable. The impact of this shift extends beyond the individuals directly experiencing these events. It ripples through communities, influencing even those who have not personally witnessed or experienced such phenomena. The narrative of possibility and transformation is disseminated through conversations, media, and cultural exchanges, leading to a broader acceptance and openness to the idea of unconventional healing and other extraordinary occurrences. As this new understanding permeates the collective psyche, it alters the lens through which we view not only health and healing, but also the nature of reality itself. We begin to question and reevaluate the limitations we have imposed on ourselves, both individually and collectively. The once rigid boundaries between the possible and the impossible start to blur, inviting us to explore new frontiers in various fields, including medicine, psychology, and spirituality. This evolving collective consciousness creates a feedback loop of empowerment and possibility. Each shared story of an uncommon event reinforces the belief in our collective capacity to transcend traditional limits. It encourages an exploratory spirit, fostering an environment where new ideas and approaches can be pursued without the constraints of conventional skepticism. Furthermore, this shift carries profound implications for how we approach challenges and adversities in our lives. When the collective consciousness embraces a broader spectrum of possibilities, individuals are more likely to approach their personal difficulties with a sense of hope and openness to unconventional solutions. The narrative of healing and overcoming, now more mainstream, provides a source of inspiration and motivation, fueling a more resilient and adaptive approach to life's challenges. Witnessing extraordinary breakthroughs in healing has a profound impact on the collective psyche, significantly altering the perceived distance between thought and tangible experience. As more individuals observe and internalize the reality of these healing events, their beliefs in what is possible undergo a dramatic shift. The shift is not merely philosophical, it translates into a tangible change in how people engage with their thoughts and intentions. When individuals witness such transformative events, it reinforces the idea that thoughts and intentions can have a direct impact on physical reality. This understanding leads to a more deliberate and focused input into the field of possibilities. People begin to invest their thoughts, intentions, and energies with a newfound conviction, contributing to a collective energetic field that is ripe with potential. As this collective intention and belief in the power of thought strengthen, the manifestations of these thoughts in the physical world become more pronounced. The correlation between what is conceived in the mind and what is experienced in reality becomes increasingly apparent. This phenomenon suggests that our mental and emotional states are not just passive reflections of our experiences, but active contributors to the reality we live in. Furthermore, this dynamic creates a feedback loop. Each instance of successful manifestation, be it in healing or other forms of transformation, serves as evidence of the power of thought and intention. This evidence, in turn, bolsters the belief in such possibilities, leading to even stronger intentions and inputs. As more people participate in this cycle, the collective energy and focus grow, amplifying the potential for significant changes in our shared reality. The reduction in the gap between thought and manifestation also has profound implications for how individuals approach their lives. With the understanding that their thoughts and intentions can directly influence their experiences, people become more mindful of their mental and emotional states. They begin to see themselves as active creators of their reality rather than passive recipients of external circumstances. This heightened awareness leads to a more intentional and purposeful way of living. People start to align their thoughts, emotions, and actions with their desired outcomes, consciously contributing to the creation of their personal and collective realities. The realization that their inner world can shape their outer world encourages a deeper exploration of their own potential and a greater responsibility for their thoughts and actions. While the notion that thoughts and intentions can directly influence physical reality may be met with skepticism, a growing body of anecdotal evidence, coupled with emerging scientific research, is beginning to illuminate the connections between mental states, intentions, and tangible outcomes. These insights are gradually bridging the gap between traditional scientific understanding and experiences that were once considered inexplicable. Stories of personal transformation and healing extend beyond the simple notion of controlling outcomes. They delve into the realm of profound internal change, where shifts in consciousness and perspective lead to significant improvements in physical and mental well being. Such transformations often defy conventional medical explanations, suggesting that there's more to healing than just the physical aspect. Each account of healing and transformation represents more than an isolated incident. It's a step in a collective journey towards redefining the limits of human potential. These stories collectively contribute to a revolutionary shift in our understanding of what is possible, both individually and as a society. They challenged long held beliefs about the separation of mind and body, suggesting a much more integrated and interconnected relationship. This shift in perspective is not just theoretical. It has practical implications for how we approach health, wellness, and personal growth. As we begin to understand and accept the potential for profound internal change to affect physical outcomes, new pathways for healing and development open up. These pathways offer alternatives to traditional methods, providing hope and options for those who may not have found relief through conventional means. Moreover, the increasing acknowledgement of these transformative experiences is leading to a broader cultural and scientific openness to explore the non physical aspects of healing. Researchers are beginning to investigate the impact of mental states, emotions, and beliefs on physical health, exploring how changes in these areas can lead to measurable changes in the body. This research is gradually building a scientific foundation for understanding the anecdotal experiences of healing and transformation. In a broader sense, these developments are contributing to a paradigm shift in our collective consciousness. They are expanding our understanding of human capabilities and the nature of reality. As more people experience and share their stories of profound change and healing, a new narrative is emerging, one that embraces the potential for transformation and growth beyond traditional boundaries. This narrative is not just changing individual lives, it's reshaping our collective beliefs about what is possible. It's opening up new conversations about the power of the mind, the potential for self healing, and the interconnectedness of all aspects of our being. In this way, each story of transformation is a building block in the construction of a new, more expansive view of human potential, one that holds promise for both personal and collective evolution.